Alright. Got a mini tripod today because I forgot mine at home, so I had to go buy one. And it's goofy.
Yeah, I'll watch your stuff for you. Oh, no. You're all good. It's right here.
No. Oh wait, one in English. But see how they try to get by route and they'll go where they think that they can find vulnerable populations. Right. Were you in college
twice? Yeah, we used to live over there when they opened up.
I've been coming back ever since. On and off. From Indiana. We just had a concert. Well, we stand right in front of the...
Like by the
Yes,
parking
and I
lot?
went from each side and the back side, yeah. A bunch of us. Do you mind if I... Do you want to tell me about it?
Oh, no.
No? Okay. How ironic. I sit down next to people who were at the opening. You used to live next to them. How bad did they harass you? You might remember Shannon because she was really I was very quiet. It was my first protest ever. And so she was very trying to help the students.
I heard that. She was helping me so much.
Yep. And I also didn't film back then, so if someone filmed this cover. No. They didn't even have the cover.
Yeah, well, I said, I know we were trying to get No, they bought a bunch of stuff from Dunkin' Donuts like the day before to try to like soften the blow, I think, and then literally
they'll go Kaisans right up this way. So we eat at
yeah, we love that.
So yummy. I might have to get one today. They do it on purpose. 2 weeks before that, they had opened up in Austin, Texas, and it's across the street from the college. But luckily these days, it seems pretty smart.
Yeah. I mean, at least every second.
Check, check, check.
And no signs of
I got to make my sign real quick. That was amazing.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Firstly, can I get some volunteers to hold up the banners, please? We have 2 banners here. Also, if you had just joined us and you want, a really cool little poster, you can come up and grab a poster. We have some right here.
I didn't get it right. Shh. All right, let's try this again. I'm at a protest in Chicago. And as soon as I got here, I got some Scientology Way to Happiness booklets off the street.
Wow, that was really neat, though. I almost didn't even hear you. It's a beautiful Saturday. The sun is out. Spring is coming. So I think we can do a little bit better than that. What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! If we don't get it, shut it down! 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 Not another nickel, not another dime! Not another nickel, not another dime! No more money for Israel's crime! No more money for Israel's crime! Not another nickel, not another dime! Not another nickel, not another dime! No more money for Israel's crime! No more money for Israel's crime! Not another nickel, not another dime! Not another nickel, not another dime! No more bombing Palestine!
No more bombing Palestine.
Not another nickel, not another dime!
Not another nickel, not another dime.
No more bombing Palestine! No more bombing Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Ethnic cleansing is a crime! Ethnic cleansing
Palestine last year if they're
This
still being
is
bombed.
genocide, not war! All right, y'all. Now, when I say who's got the power, you're all gonna say.
I don't know if you
"We've
mean
got
that
the
as a
power."
fad, but that's
And when I
disgusting.
say what kind of power, you're gonna say people power. All right? Who's got the power? People. Who's got the power? Who's got the power? What kind of 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 power? Who's got the power? Who's got the power? Who's got the power? Who's got the power? What kind of power? What kind of power? What kind of power? This is not acceptable! This is not acceptable! Your silence is intentional! Silence is intentional! This is not acceptable! This is not acceptable! Your silence is intentional! Your
Gotta go get my bag.
silence is intentional! This is not acceptable! This is not acceptable! Your silence is intentional! Your silence is intentional! 2, 4, 6, 8! 2, 4, 6, 8! Israel is a racist state! Israel is a racist state! 3, 5, 7, 9! 3, 5, 7, 9! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! 2, 4, 6, 8! 2, 4, 6, 8! Israel is a racist state! Israel is a racist state! 3, 5, 7, 9! 3, 5, 7, 9! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a racist state! Israel is a racist state! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a racist state! Israel is a racist state! Resistance is justified! Resistance is justified! When people are occupied! When people are occupied! Resistance is justified! Resistance is justified! When people are occupied! When people are occupied! Money for jobs and education! Money for jobs and education! Not for war and occupation! Not for war and occupation! Money for jobs and education! Not for war and occupation! Not another penny, not another dollar! Not another penny, not another dollar! We won't pay for Gaza slaughter! We won't pay for Gaza slaughter! Not another penny, not another dollar!
Oh, hey, Haggis.
Not another penny,
Thanks
not
for coming
another
in.
dollar. We won't pay for Gaza slaughter! We won't pay for Gaza slaughter!
Just
Not another penny,
as a
not another
general
dollar.
statement, this is my first time ever being at a protest like this.
We won't pay for Gaza slaughter!
But it's a place to spread the message
and
and film history. There's protests here every weekend. And as soon as I got here, I was handed a Spanish Way to Happiness booklet, and then I collected about 7 of them from the crowd. So they're out here handing them out. So it's a good place to find them today. So Haggis, I have about 6 copies of Spanish Way to Happiness and 1 English.
Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea.
I'm looking for them. She just walked right up to me and handed it to me, and I was like, no way did that just happen. And then the college students next to me were there at the opening, and they had to be escorted to their building. So small world.
Stop bombing Gaza now! We want justice, you say how? Stop bombing Gaza now! Stop bombing Gaza now! Viva, viva, viva la lucha palestina! Viva, viva, viva la lucha palestina!
Welcome, Irish.
From Palestine to the Philippines!
I'm considering going to a town hall that's on my train trip home. It's still in Chicago. So maybe Haggis, what do you think about that? I could send you a picture of the notice for it once I'm done here. Maybe you can see what you think. If it would be interesting, and I think it would be. I want to see people speaking out, using their voices.
Border walls have got to go!
It's inspiring to me.
From Palestine
Bring back the McRib. Why can't they just keep the McRib year round?
Border walls have got to go!
You know what they need to have year round at Wendy's is the salted caramel frosty.
Honestly, I don't really like when y'all are quiet for that one. So let's restart that, right?
So what do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it, if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
the occupation, the occupation,
Shut it down!
the border walls, the border walls, the siege on Gaza, the siege on Gaza, the whole damn system, the whole damn
Gotta love a
system,
McRib. Hey, do you know what? You can make those at home. Really cheap, too.
the whole damn system.
So Encore, it's gonna sound gross, right? But I mean, McDonald's. You take an Encore. They have these the ribs in the sauce, and then you buy a mini sub bun, put some pickles on it. There you go, McRib, year round at home.
If we don't get it, the people united.
Linda, I don't get paid. I've been doing this for a year. I don't get shit. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The people united will never
Like somebody's
be
paying all
defeated.
these people. Like get for real. People are allowed to have a voice.
United will never be defeated.
We don't have to agree with it, but they have the right to come out. This is about free
No
speech today
justice,
too.
no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
That's their flyer. And I know there's going to be some people that hate it, but you know what? That's the country we're living in right now. And it's every day in my face. So
No justice, no peace. From the ballad of the beast. No justice, no
I'm going to go try
peace.
to find some more cult handbooks.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Oh, I don't know if I can say that.
Ain't no
Power of the people, but the power of the people don't stop.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Ain't no power like the power of the because the power of the people don't stop. See, look, haha. Cult propaganda right there. Trash.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Did you happen to have somebody come by you and do this book?
Thank you.
I'm going through London. I'm looking at 8 of them. I usually protest there, but I thought I would come by and document this too.
Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine is almost free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine is almost free! From the sea to the river!
I have one. Thank you. Did someone hand you one of these? What? Did someone hand you one of these?
No.
Don't take it if they do. It's from the cult of Scientology. They're trying to use your group to crowdsource, basically.
Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your event, not theirs. See, you can spread both messages. Oh, okay, Haggis. I'll try. Should I do like a sub only or something? Are you able to do that? Well, to Mark Black, it's a stop the genocide, free speech, and in the occupation. And we're a few blocks from the cult of Scientology where I protest at usually, and so I came to document this. There's protests here every weekend, during the week also. So I'm just going to keep asking people if they were handed a book. I got my whiteboard over there in the corner. But yeah, and again, you don't have to agree, just if you want to. Well, you know what? It's whatever they say they are. I don't know, because I'm not. I'm here to document. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be, but everybody has a right to their voice.
By the millions will return. Netanyahu, you will see. Palestine is almost free. Netanyahu, you will see. Palestine is almost free. Get up
And take a stand. I'm going to get up here, if I can.
We're taking back our land. No peace on stolen 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 land.
And so Illinois is saying that they want to divest from Israel. So the state of Illinois is here to protest, saying that they do not want to spend their tax dollars to bomb in the Middle East. Well, winter pants, no, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to speak on it, because no, not educated enough on it to not be offensive, but I think that you can just document things. I'm here to go protest somewhere else. This is happening. There's a lot of people here. The cult that I protest is here trying to spread out their propaganda. I am here collecting it. And I also am aware that there are so many news sources and that we're living in a time where you have to fact check yourself. And I don't want to offend anybody on this sensitive issue when it's not, I'm white. It's not, I don't have a personal connection, but I can believe in free speech for all, and I can believe in, obviously, because that's what we have to protest at Scientology. But, when you get a crowd of people together, the energy there, I don't know, I want to be a part of it. And I love the city. The diversity of the city is certainly a world different from rural Indiana. And people should expand their world. Yeah, okay. Yep, we're all paid. You're a genius. Winter pants, the thing is, too, is that I don't consider myself to ever have all the knowledge on something. Even the Scientology stuff, I got a lot of it, and I had a lot before this started because of all the content that's been put out and the books that have been written. But I learn something new about that almost every time I come out. Reading through the Way to Happiness booklet, oh my God. You can tell how they're trying to twist things on you. It's terrible. And nobody should have their mind taken over like that. Nobody. Yep, you got deported.
Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Netanyahu is
Like, so how could you argue with this? I saw children, homeless children on the street today. So how can you argue with not funding a war, but funding this community right here? These people, this is their home.
Killing children is his game. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crime. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crime. Not another nickel, not another dime.
Genocide no more.
5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Genocide no more. Genocide no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Free Palestine.
It's important to keep the distinction also that people identify as Jewish in many different ways, and Israel and Jewish doesn't mean the same thing. They are talking about the government state of Israel, the people in charge.
Ethnic cleansing is a crime. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Over 90,000 dead. Over 90,000 dead. Netanyahu, your hands are red. Netanyahu, your hands are red. Over 90,000 dead. Over 90,000 dead. Donald Trump, your hands are red. Donald Trump, your hands are red. Donald Trump, your hands are red.
Yeah, winter pants. And that's why I say I don't speak on it in detail, because that is something that is confusing to me. And I don't identify as Jewish. I don't have, that I know of, Jewish family. And so I am not going to, I'm not going to act like I know things about that. God, I can't open up the tripod. Hang on, I got to get some water. I'm trying to put y'all down. Yeah, I'm glad that I am not living there and having to worry about whether a bomb's going to fall on my head. Woo, I needed some water.
We got your back. Donald Trump, you can't hide.
Donald Trump, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
Donald Trump, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. We charge you with genocide.
نه میگم چه جلسه ای دارم.
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Chicago.
Let's see. You know what? The thing about that is you could wave whatever you want. It's America.
How are we feeling today? Good! Alright, hello everyone. My name is Rania Sadim, and I'm a member of the U.S. Palestinian Community Network, which is one of the founding organizations of the Chicago Coalition for Justice in Palestine. First, I would like to begin by quoting Mr. Frank Chapman. We have a duty and a responsibility to continue fighting for justice. We are not responsible for our oppression, but we are responsible for stopping it. It is simply not enough to ask for justice. You must demand justice. Israel never honored the ceasefire agreement as they continue to violate international law with attacks, restricted aid, and killing 170 Palestinians in Gaza during the 2 months of the deal.
That's right.
On Tuesday, We watched as Netanyahu officially shattered the ceasefire when the ILF launched 100 simultaneous attacks, killing over 400 in one single night. Israel has also cut off the entry of all humanitarian aid, including food and medical supplies, to prolong our people's suffering through forced starvation. For months, Israel has conducted a brutal military operation in Jenin, Sukkot, Nablus, and other cities in the West Bank, which has resulted in the forced displacement of over 40,000 Palestinians. Resulted in the complete destruction of infrastructure, leaving some of the refugee camps almost uninhabitable. Israel is so bloodthirsty that within days of being forced into a ceasefire to stop killing Palestinians in Gaza, it immediately turned its colonial and murderous focus onto the West Bank. Escalations and the renewed bombing campaign as part because Israel failed. They have failed to break the resistance and the will of our people through torture, material destruction, and forced starvation. This brutal violence isn't new to us, as we have always known the realities on the ground for our people living under a vicious apartheid regime. It is important to note
You're
that
still on the
despite
McRib?
every
Goodness.
horrific incident our people face, they continue
So,
to fiercely
is it not
resist
McRib season right now? Because I really don't know.
forces that oppress them.
I hope you can find
Our
one.
people are fighting back, and we must continue to support
Under his
and
eye.
uplift the demands of the legitimate struggle from here, within the belly of the beast. All war crimes committed by Israel are a result of Western governments failing and refusing to hold Israel accountable for its actions.
Axel, that is the debate we're having here. Because Lewis really wants a McRib. I did tell him the super cheap way. I can't guarantee what it's made of, though. Encore frozen dinner, McRib. They got like this rib patty thing in barbecue sauce. You get yourself a mini sub bun. There you go. People really like that McRib. And if you're tricking me into that means something that I don't know it does, then shame on you. But I have no idea.
Unlimited funding and unlimited political cover provided by the U.S. government. Our government, including our senators and our elected representatives like Dick Durbin, Ben Duckworth, Sean Benson, Bill Foster, and Dan Schakowsky, have provided hundreds of billions of dollars of military aid to the Israeli regime. Provided hundreds of weapon shipments that have been sent to kill, maim, brutalize, and rain down death on the people of Palestine and the broader region. Our very own state treasurer, Michael Ferrer, has just renewed $15 million from Israel bonds. Total from our state investments in Israeli bonds to over $130 million.
I gotta go
Illinois, our
get my charger.
is one of the leading state governments offering material support to Israel at our expense. Tax dollars being used to fund for healthcare, education, and jobs. They are instead invested in the Israeli genocide of our people. We have a special role to play here in the United States as Israel's #1 military and political backer. We must continue to escalate our organizing, target our elected representatives, mobilize, protest, and disrupt all business as usual for any person, politician, university, and corporation that supports and profits off of the genocidal state of Israel. We will continue to do so until there is a complete end to the genocide in Gaza, an end to the Israeli occupation of Palestine, and an end to the apartheid state. The Palestinian people will have full liberation and are able to return to their homes and lands. Despite the immense suffering that our people have continued to face at the hands of the
For
most
fuck's
brutal
sake.
regime in modern history, their steadfastness and their will to resist and return to our ancestral lands has never wavered. This will grow stronger every day as we watch our people continue to rise, and through them, we see our liberation clearer than ever. The entire world cheered when our people were liberated from the prisons, when our people returned back to their homes in the north, and when our people fought united against the entire imperial core. It is our duty to stand up against genocide and demand justice
Oh
for the
shit, I just broke
Palestinian
my
people
new
and the
tripod.
liberation
That's
of all
wonderful.
of
Now I can't
Palestine
stand it up.
and all of Arab people
Oh,
from the river to the sea.
Well,
Thank you, everyone. Now, I would
Okay.
love to now present our next speaker, Omar Lopez from
That was a waste of money. Well, kind of.
in Defensa
Guess it-
del Immigrante, Resistance Council in Defense of Immigrants.
it's not about not
It's
liking
the coalition
being in
of
this
over
country. It's
100
about not liking
organizations
our
planning the
country
May Day March
bombing other
and 5
countries
days of
or
protest
paying to
against
bomb
Trump's
other countries.
attack.
And they have the
In
right to have that
2006,
opinion
Omar
and
was
to
one of the
say it, because
co-chairs
that's
of the
what we
March
do
10
here.
movement, which
Freedom
led
of
the mega
speech.
marches of 300,000 and then 500,000 immigrants to stop the Sensenbrenner bill, which would have made it a felony to be undocumented. And so, please help me
Oh
welcome
no,
Omar.
I can't reach my charger. Ah.
Thank you. Long live
Yeah.
Palestine. Long live Palestine. Long live Palestine.
Now I don't know how I'm supposed to get
My name
that
is Omar
stupid
Lopez,
ring
and
off
I'm
of
a
here.
member of the Resistance Council in Defense of the Immigrants. We just came from a planning meeting in which we had a beautiful pro-Palestinian contingent that are making sure that our demands
It flew
in
out.
the March of May 1st that we include the issue of Palestine. And we're going to make sure that that is
I wish I could take that
one of our
off.
demands. So
Seems like I can.
I'm here to publicly express our support for the people of Palestine
Whoops.
in their demands for human
Orientation
rights
is locked. There we go.
and self-determination. Palestine belongs to the Palestinians. Palestine does not belong to real estate developers. So, Palestine
Just because people are
belongs to the
protesting
Palestinians.
against something that you don't
Here
understand or believe in doesn't
Chicago,
mean that they're getting paid to do so.
the
That's
immigrant
ridiculous.
community finds echo in the demands that the Palestinian people have, that they are not going to move. They're not moving. And we are saying in the immigrant community in Chicago, we are not moving either in Chicago. We want to express our support to the movement
So
for the
dumb
people of
because I
Palestine.
can't. It
We
came
want
with a
to
ring
stop the
light.
genocide now, and we
They
demand
didn't really
to
have
stop
many
the genocide
choices.
right now. The immigrant community in Chicago again identifies with the Palestinian people because we also live in occupied territory here. We live in a territory that once belonged to the Native Americans and the Mexicans. We live in occupied territory and we're not going to move, and we find affinity with the Palestinians in that demand. Again, long live Palestine.
There must be some other protests or something because I hear whistles and
Stop the
honks. And,
genocide. All power to the Palestinian people.
yeah, Chicago is American, but go kiss your daddy's orange ass.
All right, everyone, now I'd like to present our next speaker, Leslie from Jewish Voice for Palestine.
Like for a dude who only likes white people, he sure doesn't like his own white
Actually, Jewish
face.
Voice for Peace. But yes, for Palestine.
Like, come out for real.
That's all right.
Just
So,
imagine what he looks like in the morning before he
I'm
goes,
greeting today
that hair,
at a
that
moment of
face.
terrible sadness. I greet you in the spirit of solidarity for all marginalized people.
And that has
Palestinians,
nothing to do with politics. He is just a
immigrants,
vile, repulsive
African-Americans,
person.
and the LGBTQ
Gross.
community. We are all endangered by this criminal, morally bankrupt administration, and we must fight back together. A government that supports the casual bombing and burning and slaughter of families in the dead of night, that rips fathers from their children, that denies and criminalizes life-saving medical treatment for teenagers, is a threat to us all. This is not a case of Democrats versus Republicans. We must remember that the framework for revoking the legal status of thousands of immigrants now being used against Columbia grad student Mahmoud Khalil was instituted under Democratic presidents Clinton and Obama. That Obama was called the deporter-in-chief for deporting more than 2.5 million people. Decade after decade, we have seen both Democratic and Republican administrations ignore the human rights of Palestinians and of refugees, willing to compromise on the safety of Black Americans murdered by police, on the safety of gay and trans people targeted and abused by government institutions. This must stop! This must stop! These issues are connected as we see more and more professors, teachers, students, and journalists doxxed and smeared and arrested and fired for supporting Palestine. Many of them are people of color. Like Mark Lamont Hill, fired from CNN for daring to utter the words "from the river to the sea." Like Professor Stephen Thrasher, a biracial queer journalism professor, fired
Eddie,
this
I'm
week
sure,
from Northwestern University
you have a
for his
point there.
Palestinian advocacy. And for
Unfortunately, though, we're
and
all
for
living on the
protecting
internet
his
so
students
much that
from police violence on their campus.
you have to at least know what's out there,
Like Northwestern
so that you
University
can make up your own
chaplain
mind.
Hakma Ahmad, a highly
You don't have to
regarded
believe in an
Islamic
ism.
scholar,
I don't believe in an ism.
terminated from Northwestern for her advocacy for Arab and Jewish students who oppose the bombing of innocents in Gaza. The right-wing organizations attacking Palestinians are the same ones attacking the teaching of Black and Latino history, criminalizing ethnic studies.
Sorry about the shakiness. I broke my
criminalizing
tripod that I
trans
just
affirmative
bought
care,
today.
and criminalizing diversity and equity. The same month that Northwestern fired Sister Ahmed, it eliminated all references to DEI programs from its website. Donald Trump and Marco Rubio claim that these actions are to protect Jews from anti-Semitism. Yet around the country and around the world, Jews of conscience have deplored these actions, reminding the Trump administration that targeting people for their beliefs, dragging them from their homes in the dead of night, detaining them in secret prison camps, evokes terrifying images of the Holocaust. After Mahmoud's arrest, the Jewish Democratic Council stated that supporting legal residents without due process because we disagree with their views is un-American and will make neither Jews nor our democracy more secure. But more importantly, if Palestinians and their supporters can be fired, expelled, and deported for making Jews feel unsafe, where is the concern? Where is the outrage over the safety of undocumented people, over the safety of trans people?
I don't understand people who
over
just
the
come in with an
safety of
LOL.
Palestinians? That is why Jewish Voice for Peace and our comrades have demonstrated at the Capitol, stormed Trump Tower in New York, and sat in on the steps of Columbia University, demanding justice for Mahmoud.
Why do people give so much
justice
hate
all
just
the
for
unjustly
a
expelled and targeted students, and
stream that's
justice for
documenting a
Palestine.
protest? It's about free speech. Do you not
We
want
are calling
your
out
free
for tech
speech?
companies and military suppliers complicit in the targeting and terrorizing of Palestine. We are calling out a biased media that parrot Zionist talking points that describe the pitiless murder of Palestinian families as applying strategic pressure. Media that spills endless ink
America
on the
First,
plight
does
of
that mean
Israeli
sending money
hostages and ignores
for
the
bombs
thousands of
to other
Palestinian
countries?
hostages
Just asking.
held and tortured in Israeli prisons. When will U.S. media and politicians
Well, but why is it
acknowledge
crazy?
that all Gazans are hostages?
Why is it
and that
crazy
we
for
are
people who,
complicit in their murder?
like, just because we don't
When the
remember
forces of
our
oppression
families that may have
and
immigrated
racism
here
and
because it's been,
Islamophobia
you know,
and homophobia
decades or
at the
centuries,
door,
doesn't mean that we
must
weren't
all
once in that
stand
place.
together. To Mahmoud
My
Khalil
families
and his
definitely
family,
were going
a
to be
student
on
leader
the,
who is
always
still
in
hidden
the
from prison,
working
we
class.
say, we stand with you. To Takla Ahmad and Stephen Brasher,
This is
fired
a
for speaking
protest
up, standing up to
against the
racism and
fascist regime.
anti-Palestinian oppression. We stand with you. To all the detained
And
and
it's a
disappeared,
protest
the
about
knocked
Illinois
and
wanting to
smeared,
divest
the
their funds
deported and the
from
denigrated and the
Israeli
dispossessed. We stand
military
with you.
aid.
We will stand with you. We will march with you. We will go to jail with you until justice rolls down like water from the shore of Gaza to the Gulf of Mexico and from the river to the sea. Free, free Palestine!
Yeah, we do have borders, but we're sending money to places that are beyond our borders.
Free, free, free Palestine!
And that's our tax dollars. We have a right to know.
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free,
Oh,
free
Pickles, I'm on my
Palestine!
way there next. But look what I got so far.
Free, free, free Palestine!
As soon as I got here, I was handed a Spanish version of
Palestine!
here.
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
So I've been going around and talking to people
All right, y'all, now I'd like to introduce our next
since there's a
speaker.
large
I'd like to introduce
gathering,
Janine from American
and I
Muslims
collected
for
the books.
Palestine.
And as I ask people, you know, did you get one of those books? If they tell me no, I didn't, I say, okay, don't take it. It's a cult. So I'm able to do two things at once.
Free Palestine!
And then I'm going to the building, but I'm going to have to prop up my phone somehow because I just literally broke the tripod that I bought because I left mine at home. Or one of them's with Helly at her house, and I got to get that back. But I think, I don't know. And then the other one, I thought it was on my knee scooter in the car, and then I got to the train and it wasn't there. So I came unprepared.
Today marks the
I might be able to get it to be in the tripod and then prop that up in my bag. So I'll make it work.
2023. We have been subjected to seeing our people in Palestine slaughtered, tortured, displaced, and dehumanized.
Yeah, Scientology's out here with their Way to Happiness booklets. I don't know if they're still here, but they were here whenever it was getting set up. I got here early. And I met students who were there on the day of the opening, and so we were talking about that. So it was very, like, big coincidence to right away run into two connections from my protesting. So I've been telling people here about it and looking for the books in their hands. I found one laid down, so I picked it up.
Being able to see their first birthday. Over 700 Palestinians have been brutally murdered. Any other word but ethnic cleansing and genocide does not describe Israel's actions. Israel thought that they could humiliate the Palestinian people by accepting a ceasefire deal and backing out after 2 months, but we know that is not the case. In fact, we are witnessing a pivotal moment in history.
But yeah, Pickles, I don't know if there's anything actually going on over there today, but I will go and do some. Oh, I was going to write in some chalk here today.
For 529 days, Israel has continued
while we're
its
here.
assault, believing that they could
See
break
if I
the
can
spirit
prop
of the
this up.
Palestinian people, but instead
gonna be
they have
difficult.
ignited a global movement of The Palestinian cause is no longer a distant struggle. It is a cause that resonates with people from all over the world, from every
Oh
continent.
shoot, my
every
battery's not
culture,
charging. Hang on.
every walk of life. And
Will
it is
be,
the first
my phone will
thing
die.
on
There
all
we
of
go.
our agendas.
Got all the way to 10%.
The world can no longer turn a blind eye. We see through the lies, we see through the manipulation and the justifications of violence. The truth is clear. This is not a conflict. It is a systemic campaign
Let me see if I can
of
set you guys
violence,
up. I really don't
dispossession,
know.
and imperialism. And yet, despite this, we remain strong. We remain resolute, and we remain unwavering in our pursuit of justice and freedom.
All right, I don't have to be able to read the chat, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to check on it. I'm going to prop you up like this in my backpack and go chalk on the sidewalk.
Of those who enable
Here.
Israel's aggression. Former President Biden and President Donald Trump and their unwavering support of Israel have played a crucial role in legitimizing these actions. Their administrations embolden Israel's military actions and
I'm very
disregarding
sorry
the
for the
rights
bad camera,
and lives of
but as my
Palestinians.
profile says, very amateur. It's my first year.
Like Mahmoud Khalil, where he is now trapped in an ICE detention center, or whether it is enabling Netanyahu's
Okay.
genocidal campaign.
I forgot to my chalk out. Dumbass.
Have made it clear that they view
Sorry.
the Palestinian people as expendable in the pursuit of political gain and worldliness.
Okay, I gotta hold you for a second. Here we go, get the chalk.
And we must always hold every American politician accountable.
Okay, got my chalk.
But despite the war machine, we are not disheartened. The Palestinian struggle is not defined by the whims of any one individual, no matter how powerful they may seem. This movement transcends borders, it transcends political leaders, and will continue to push forward until we achieve the justice, peace, and freedom that all people deserve. The fight is far from over.
What in the cornholio corn cob is going on here? Thanks for the giggle. This is Chicago. It's not an LGBT parade. This is a in the genocide and divest Illinois funds from Israel. Protest and also free speech. There's lots of messages out today, and I'm finding Scientologists handing out their dumbass booklet.
Do what you can. We owe the people of Palestine and the people of Gaza that much. Thank you. All right, everyone. Now for our final speaker, I am proud to present Jenna from SJP Chicago. Make some noise, Chicago!
My God.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Most
Peace be
unprepared
upon you
ever.
all. My name is Jenna, and I am here today on behalf of the students. But I'm also here today on behalf of my people.
There we go.
are here
Good
today
enough.
on behalf of Palestine, and on behalf of the people who taught us resilience. Today, as we will every week, we are not only making it to Chicago that we will shut everything down, but we are making it clear to our people that we will never forget them. Today, as we stand here, the same genocide that we protested for every Saturday since October 2023 is in full force once again. The genocidal entity, to no one's surprise, violated the ceasefire agreement. The bloodthirsty occupation visa. PhD student Rajani has left the U.S. after visa revocation. At Brown University, a professor with the U.S. visa was deported to defend against judge orders. At Northwestern, a professor was arrested. As a result of the encampment, sanctions were placed on many of our own universities like DePaul. At UChicago, students are facing police brutality by their own university, but the students will not back down. At UCLA, 35 Palestine activists are actively...
Now, see, this is an important message for all of us, because if the protesters can be arrested at their school, and we're right next to a school, and we just had like 30 kids out there last week on the sidewalk, and I know that they're not after that. They go more for these bigger protests, but if we want the right for ourselves, we have to want the right for everybody else, even if they're saying something that we don't like. It doesn't mean there's not consequences to our words, but we should, we have the right to come out and say them.
That with every student that is detained and with every student that is brutalized, we will come back with 100 more. We will not stand down. We will refuse to be repressed by anyone, including the Trump administration. And I bet you, if you were to ask Mahmoud Khalil or any of the students I have mentioned if they would do it again, they would say yes. If you were to ask us if we would do it again, we would say yes. Over and over, the answer would be yes. Would we do it again? Over and over for the people of Gaza. Over and over for Reem, Ruh, and Ruh. Over and over for the babies who never got to grow up. Over and over for the students who never got to walk the stage. Over and over, we will do it again. So Chicago, as loud as you can. Hassan, don't you cry! Chicago is by your side! Hassan, don't you cry! The students are by your side! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! It is right to rebel! It is right to rebel! Israel, go to hell! Israel, go to hell! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Mahmoud Khalid will be free! Mahmoud Khalid will be free! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! All Chicago, make some noise!
Chicago, you ready to march? Give me 2 minutes. I just want to make a quick announcement. In Chicago, we have been calling out elected officials since the start of this genocide. We've been going from the top down, from Genocide Joe, Donald Trump, if he ever dares to step foot in this city, senators like Dick Durbin and Tammy Duckworth, elected officials in Congress like Jan Schakowsky, Bill Foster, Sean Casten, and many more, including Michael Frerick as well at the state level. But we should not stop there. Currently in Illinois right now, there are some important elections going on. One of which, a mayor of Orland Park, who represents a pretty large Palestinian population as well,
mocked his constituents when demanding for a ceasefire resolution is running for re-election. So I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but I'm going to tell you what this man's record is. He does not take the Palestinian constituents seriously. So I want you all, if you are coming to the city from Orland Park, have family in Orland Park, anybody you know, Palestinian or not, make sure that they go out and vote during local elections. Early voting has already started, but election day is April 1st.
All right. So
repeat after me, everyone. We're going to start heading towards the street and marching. From the river to the
I don't know which way
sea,
they're going, but if it's towards, maybe it'll be towards the way I gotta go anyway.
Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more
Hey, God
money
Creator,
for
your
Israel's
name is
crimes.
lame.
Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
I support the rights for humans to be humans in whatever form they
Free
take.
Palestine.
All right, I got to get my, I'll clean up my sign. These aren't my signs, but I will clean them. Stop Trump's racist agenda, and it's about many different things. So you don't have to identify with all of them, but stopping police crimes, defending, well, not too many people want to defend women and their reproductive rights, I guess. But again, you don't have to agree. You don't have to like the stream. There's nothing exciting that I'm going to do, and it's not about me. But I do want to document this because this is really, it's history. Oh, hello from Italy. Or to Italy. Ciao. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I have an answer. That's for sure. Oh. I don't think I can get up here. I can. So, I could be at home. I'd probably be cleaning my house, which I'll do tomorrow. But today's a beautiful... What do you mean then let them be? I'm not doing anything to people. I'm outside. I'm being a free human myself. I don't know what that means to let people be. Oh shoot, I did, didn't I? Thank you. Huh. Just found this. Snow White 69, The Miner's Miscarriage. I'm afraid to look. Okay, this is funny. Look. Hello. Evidently, writing this was more enjoyable than reading it. Thanks for accepting. Recycle, burn, or pass on. That's hilarious. All right, I'll check it out. I'll check that out. Whew. I love this part of the city, too. It's beautiful. You know what? I think they're going towards the river, and it's beautiful that way. And my legs are going to kill me later, and my foot's going to hurt, but I want to see. Hang on, something's falling down my... Holy moly, am I a mess. just like when I started. Which is not saying much because that means I haven't really improved in a year. But I have a real job. This is just my free time. And yep, it's what I choose to do without getting paid for it. I know that's shocking. That somebody would just use their own free will to decide what they want to do, but that's what I'm doing. And we got the Popo. My son actually wrote that in a paper in grade school because he was always hearing it on watching Medea movies. Yeah, paragraph. Again, being up front, like politics isn't, I've never identified as one thing or another. And so now that I am, like I remember whenever I was in grade school, that was the whole Bush, let's see, what was it? Oh my God, was it Reagan? And then Reagan was done with his 2 terms and Bush was coming in, and I can't remember who he was going against, but I was told at home that, we're Republican and all that. So I did have that in my childhood, but then it became obvious how much Indiana is just always voting the same way, no matter what, and it's always red. And we suck at a lot of things. So, not exactly pro-government, you know what I mean? So, if people got an issue, they should be able to say it. Something's going down a hole that's in my pocket and I can't. Okay. End it. And then proceeds to continue it. Yeah, exactly. Both of them did, didn't they? Wasn't there a ceasefire in both places? And then they're like, yeah, nah. It's terrible. It's not funny. It is not funny. It's not funny. What I mean by that is because Trump believes that, these guys wouldn't do this to him. And then they're like, we will though. Oh, there we go. ICE has no place in our homes. And that is true because, again, that's just government invasion of your home, and they've snatched up some legal citizens already. There's a travel warning for America because they warn their people that if you travel here, you may be detained and sent to a concentration camp. That's literally the warning. Well, at least that I heard. It's what I heard. I'm going to say that's hearsay. Oh, it's cold in the shade. All right, I got to do some more adjusting. Oh no, I left my whiteboard. I'm going to have to go back. Yeah, I'm just going to have to go back, which sucks, but it's right there. I can catch up. Water away. I am really a mess. Bird. Well, and now I broke the cap of that water. I tell you what, I'm gonna drink a little bit of it. Let's see, there's where my board was. I hope they didn't get rid of it. Oh wait, no, I was further. Was I? Whew. Sunshine! I guess since I'm going back this way, I'll just keep going towards the org. Was this? Oh. One more street to cross, and then that's where I was. Oh, shit. I might even stop and then get over to the org because I gotta readjust and figure out how I'm gonna deal with my phone. Oh good, there's somewhere I can throw this broken water bottle away. Yeah, I'm also probably gonna have to find a pit stop somewhere. Hooey. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even know I had another lid under it. I can keep it. It was just the top lid. Okay. It's funny, my right foot hurts more than the left, which is in the boot because I don't know, it's like tight on my toes. But all right. At least that's one thing I spent money on that won't be a waste. I got here to get it. Steal one of the cones. Dude, if I had somewhere to put it, maybe. I'd have to wear it on my head like a dunce. Which could be funny. Okay, now. This counts for the Scientology. So I figured I'd put it here too, but I gotta kind of darken it up. All right, let's put this backpack on. Damn, where is the strap? Oh, that's why. Okay. I know what I can do. This is Chicago. So if you come right off the train at Van Buren, that metro station that I just showed you, that's where you come out. If you go, the metro comes out there, but also the South Shore, which is the Indiana train. Come on, phone, you gotta still be charging. Oh boy, please don't be dead. Oh, there we go. Whew. But yes, part of the reason I'm here is just because I do really love the city. I live in rural Indiana, and so it's very peaceful, and I do love that. But I also enjoy the diversity of the city and the energy and the events. One time I just happened to be here at Blues Fest and I didn't even know what was going to be going on. So you just never know what you're going to run into. And then the food trucks are back too, which is exciting. If I do go that way, we'll pass. Oh shit. But what time is it? 2:45. Yeah, I think I want to go towards the city because I want to see if there's people protesting at Trump Tower as well. Just curious. because I've been seeing on the news a lot of protests at Trump Tower. All right, so this is going to be a little bit bumpy because I've got my whiteboard to carry. I don't see any more discarded Way to Happiness booklets that I can snag up, but there's another one of that poem book that, shit. All right, that's gonna have to be put away because it's not gonna work. And I'm annoying myself at this point. God. Okay. Okay. It's not great. Oh gosh. Not great, but I got it. Yep, my right toe is wrong. Maybe it's not a good boot. Yeah, okay. Well, you can leave. I do this for myself. So there you go. It's not monetized. I'm not trying to earn money off of this. I'm a klutzy person who's an amateur with her phone who broke her tripod that she bought just today. So deal with it. So there's the Metro. Okay. Might have to rent a scooter.
That like we were standing right behind them.
So chants maybe. Here we go. It looks like Washington, Iowa, or possibly Indiana. Oh, yeah. So yeah, Chicago. Indiana doesn't have a city this big because Indianapolis isn't quite like this. And that's our largest. And actually, I'm closer to Chicago than I am to Indianapolis because of how long my state is. The buildings are just gorgeous, though. You're not going to get any kind of detailed like tour guide because I don't know anything except, ooh, I like that building. I might be catching up. Well, at least now I got warm. All the moving around. I like the whiteboard idea though, because now I can use that and I can carry this bag with me and the markers. And then I don't have to worry about my cardboard signs and I can just change it. I like whenever I watch other people in cities that I haven't been to, which is many. There's many states I haven't even been to. And so it's cool whenever they live stream, even if I may not know them or care for what they're, what's going on in the city, but it's still cool. All the action, all the different people. The Bucket Boys are amazing. They were here last time I was here too, right in the spot. Whew, I am gonna have to stop. Let's see, maybe I should be smart about this. And there's a Starbucks right there, or Pete's Coffee is close, and then maybe I'll stop and take a break and then start a new live at the org so that it can go under the Scientology, fsciento.space. I posted a picture today with an idea, and I've started looking into, buying bulk pins with a message on it. And we could put like fsciento.space and zenu.net and then just pass those out and people can look up those sites. Lost his drumstick. All right, I think I'm going to end it here. And I'll see you guys whenever I get to the org. Thanks for hanging out.